Hello friends, and welcome to Alex's bad hair day. It's been windy today, so hair's a little frazzled. But we got something in the mail. As most of you are well aware, the next episode of Stranger Things is just around the corner. So, Coca-Cola has partnered with Stranger Things to release a limited edition set of a Coke and a Coke Zero. And they're also releasing new Coke again. But the only way you can get new Coke is if you buy the limited edition set. So these may end up on eBay at some point in time. So let's see what we got here. Packaging, shipping would be pretty sturdy, to be honest with you. Inside you've got two small glass bottles with the Stranger Things inspired logo. And these are actually limited edition bottles. This one's out of 175,000. I believe the other one is 175,000 as well. But the logo is pretty cool. I like how the shading on it's done. Let's see here. I believe this one was 175,000 as well. Yes. Get it to zoom. It doesn't like zooming on that. There we go. 175,000. That's pretty cool. Definitely not going to drink those. But I'll tell you what we are going to drink. New Coke. New Coke was a failed Coca-Cola experiment from the mid-80s where they came out with a new formulation of Coke. It's a 1985 can, so I'm assuming it was 1985 when it came out. I think that's the same year the Stranger Thing is supposed to be based this time. I'm not sure. That might be wrong. I'm not the best on my Stranger Things knowledge. But not for retail sale. So you're not going to find this in a grocery store, a convenience store, or a gas station. You can only get this through Coca-Cola, and currently you can only get it in this package. So I got one. And we're going to try new Coke at some point in time. Got to let it get a little bit cold. Going to set it in the fridge. And we're going to try something. But I've been on a weird soda kick lately. Yesterday I picked up a Liberty Edition Mountain Dew. And it was blue. Very blue. Like an ultraviolet blue. Bluer than this shirt. It had a little bit of purple in it too. And it is a mixture of 50 different flavor combinations. And it tastes like you've eaten a gummy bear gone wrong. Don't have that one. Drank all that last night. It's crazy. Amy didn't care for it. So, Zaxby's, if you're familiar with Zaxby's, is basically a chicken finger place that's I believe it's regional. I don't think it's all throughout the US, but right now they have a cross promotion with Men in Black. So in their freestyle machine, they have this. This is Mountain Dew UFO. I am corrected. It's Mellow Yellow UFO. Oh wow. Okay, imagine you've got Mellow Yellow, and imagine that you want to just like put pure concentrated artificial lime flavoring out the wazoo. I'm trying to hold my crappy hairdo today. Look at that, that's bad. But it just hits you with this whole just lime artificial flavor. Like you melted a lime popsicle. Not the good kinds that's made out of real fruit. The kind that you get that you might pay for like a quarter for at the at a ballpark. You know, they don't have anything on them. There's no label. We have a few of those in the fridge. If you took and melted one of those and squirted like 3 of them in a Mellow Yellow, that's what you got. Gonna let the new Coke get a little bit colder, and then we're gonna try it. We'll see you guys eventually. So guys, it's I don't know, 3 hours later. We went to watch Secret Life of Pets 2. It was pretty good. I think they showed some of the funniest parts on the trailer. Had some scary moments for the kiddo. We took Grayson with us. She was actually scared in some parts, so that's kind of.
That's not like her.
Yeah, I wouldn't like her. So it's kind of heavy for a almost 3-year-old, 2.5-year-old, somewhere around there. We have got to try some new Coke that's in this fridge in here.
Can I show the fridge?
Amy doesn't want me to show the fridge. I sit in cribs, can't show you my fridge. So, here's what we're going to do. We're gonna head to head, or Coke to Coke, or taste to taste, I don't know. We're gonna go with a Coke Zero, which is my favorite of the Cokes at the moment. I think when they made Coke Zero, they knocked it out of the park. Coke Classic, and a new Coke. All right, so here's our lineup. Coke Zero, Coke Classic, and new Coke. 1, 2, and 3. All right, let's try it. Let's do this. We're gonna start with this first and then work our way down. Hopefully these two are the most comparable. I know this one is going to taste completely different than everything else because it is a diet drink, and that's okay. Amy's interjecting.
Do you want to start with something that's going to taint your palate that you already know what it tastes like, or do you want to start with what you don't know so that it's fresh and you don't have Coke taste already in your mouth?
Okay, that's it. We're going with Amy. Amy says that we should start with the Coke, the new Coke, right off the bat.
Raw? Does that make sense?
Makes sense. Okay, so we're gonna start with new Coke right off the bat. Let's smell it. Let's do a smell. That smells like Coke. Music. It's not quite as spicy. Is that a thing? Spicy? You know, Coke has that kind of, I don't know really how to explain it, but it's got that spice to it. Like, I can tell that smells like Coke Zero. It just has that Coke Zero smell. It smells like Coke. It smells more like cola flavoring. This is weird, I know, but I know everybody has seen just cola in the upset stomach aisle at the pharmacy, where literally it's just cola syrup and they use that to the stomach. That's what this smells like. Let's try it. We'll see. And that's what it tastes like. It tastes like cola syrup. It tastes like carbonated cola syrup that doesn't have much else to it. It's like a toned down version of Coke. It's not bad. It's definitely not the worst cola I've ever tasted. It's kind of more reminiscent of maybe like RC Cola. If you've tried RC Cola. That's the Coke Classic. That has that bite at the end, that little something extra in that formula that they've got. I can't really put a flavor on it, but it's got that little something extra at the end, and then of course Coke Zero. To me, Coke Zero, I like the taste of it. A lot of people don't like it because it has kind of it's almost like a minty aftertaste. It's weird. It's hard to explain. It's diet. You can tell it's diet. You can tell it's got an artificial sweetener in it. But it's almost got... Can you explain it, Amy?
It has a fake sugar.
It's got a fake sugar taste. All right, try the new Coke. Try it. Drink it. Drink it. Drink new Coke.
My hair is a mess.
My hair was a mess, so I put on a cap. We call that our Ursula do. It tastes like Coke.
Tastes like Coke that has been in
Flat.
it's a flat Coke.
Yep, kind of like RC Cola.
It's like whenever you buy a 20-ounce Coke, you put it in your car. It's still winter, you know, like it's cold outside, and you're like, you go into a store or something, you're out, it's out in the car for a couple of hours, you go back out and you open it. It's
like RC Cola. You get an
doesn't
RC Cola
like RC
taste?
Cola to me.
Some people love or hate RC Cola. I'm probably off on this, but it tastes like flat Coke. It doesn't have the same bite to it.
RC Cola's not flat Coke.
Well,
Do you think I like Sam's Choice?
maybe Sam's Choice Cola. Anyway, It's not bad.
I mean, it's not the worst thing. It's not as bad as that Mountain Dew you brought home.
Yeah, it's not as bad as that Dew. But I would say this, if you were used to original Coke, and they said, hey, we've got new Coke, this is gonna be the new flavor. Yeah, nobody would be happy because it's not as good.
I remember my mom, when I told my mom that you had bought that, and I showed it to her, she just went, like, she remembered.
She remembered.
She was like,
She remembered. So yeah, that's new Coke. Tastes like flat Coke without the spiciness. So, is it worth buying a Stranger Things limited edition pack to try? Probably not, but we did it, so you didn't have to. I'm still gonna drink it. I still think it's alright.
It's probably like legit 30 years old though.
Well, the recipe's 30 years old. They actually bottled, or they brewed. I want to say brewed.
Like in a barrel tucked back in.
Yeah, it was barrel aged down in Atlanta, in hot Atlanta. But yeah, they opened up the recipe vault, brought out the new Coke recipe, and replicated it, and then bottled it for Stranger Things, which is set in 1985. Reminded myself because it's on in the background, and this one takes place in '84 because it's election year. I remember that because that was very heavily noted in the yards. Everybody had election year
that was a big election year
campaigns because it was a huge election year. Anyway, before our time. I think regular Coke is better. I also still think Coke is a far superior product. So when somebody asks if Pepsi is okay,
no,
you tell them no. Give me a Dr. Pepper.
That's right.
That's right. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this with us. I'm gonna finish this little bad boy off. I'm gonna give Amy the regular Coke, throw some ice in it for her, and I'm gonna throw this Coke Zero back in the fridge and let it sit for another time. Hope you've enjoyed. Hope you liked the video. I'm gonna go watch the rest of my episode of Stranger Things. It's the one where Dustin finds D'Artagnan and he curses a lot, and I think it's funny.
The child is asleep. So.
Yeah, our kid's asleep, so don't let your kids watch this. So anyway, catch you guys on our next adventure. See you soon.
Bye. Excuse you. That's gross.
That's what you get when you drink a lot of Coke.